Greetings, my loyal subjects. Wait, this crown is a little... Okay, I need to decrease the crown. Hold, give me a sec. Ignore the immersion break. It's fine. It's fine, I promise. My head is a bit too big. Okay, maybe we need a bigger crown. There we go. Okay, maybe if I go like this, I won't go off screen. There we go, perfect. Now then, my loyal subjects, the day has at long last arrived. Yes, Your Grace, the sequel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so excited about this game. The first one, absolutely fantastic. I think one of the things that helped with my playthrough being somewhat unique is that I already saw it from another streamer, and I saw their full playthrough of it way before I did mine. So I decided to go with, I would say, very, very risky and unusual choices. And I think I want to continue that trend. Let's see how badly it can go. That said, the game is still a demo. Or rather, the thing that I have with us today is a demo. I will be playing it when the full game releases, so no worries on that front. But I urge you, if you like this sort of game, please get it for yourselves and play it. It's worth it. The soundtrack alone, magnifique. But yeah, without any further ado, let's just launch the game, shall we? And by we, I mean me. Yes, Your Grace Snowfall, the demo. Play. I haven't actually launched it at all, so if it goes horribly wrong, that's on me. I should be fine. Let me swap over to game time for a bit. Up. There we go. Ooh, I like the artwork. There we go. Chat, please tell me if the music is too loud. I will just be enjoying this on my own for a little bit. I need to take it in. There we go. I knew there was gonna be a little bit more. The music in the first one, so good. Ooh. It's already on my wish list, don't worry about that. I'm not sure about not having a mouse. Maybe like this. Or is it too low? I'll leave it like this for now, should be fine. Let us begin. Hello from Brave at Night. Thank you for trying out the demo for Yes, Your Grace Snowfall. We hope you enjoy your time in Dalvern. If you have any thoughts on the game after playing, we'd love to hear from you. You can join our Discord to chat with us. Oh, okay. Now put on your crown. Already way ahead of you. I have come prepared. I have not been this prepared for a game in a long time. And let's see how well you can keep this kingdom together. Yes, Your Grace. Honestly, I think I want to try out this art style, specifically the one here. I think this is one that I can actually pull off. I think I have a few times.
What's the difference between a common man and a king?
Voiced, hello?
Both make mistakes, but a king's decisions affect the lives of many. One decision in particular still weighs heavy on the heart of the King of Davon. This story starts with a pledge to bestow the hand of his unborn daughter.
Oh yeah.
Passed, until one day the barbarians came, demanding what had been promised.
Yeah, that was an issue.
Eric invited his wealthy neighbors to forge an alliance.
That went as you can expect.
Desperate search for a book to cure his wife that enticed him to visit. A deal was struck that sealed the fate of Lorsulia, an army in exchange for a wedding to Talis' son. Amidst the splendor of the wedding, King Talis took a fatal sip from a tainted chalice. In the heat of the moment, King Eric was accused of murder. With the promised armies withdrawn and Lorsulia whisked away to the faraway capital of Atana, Eric found himself embroiled in a royal trial and proved his innocence. With Atana's forces ready to help,
I like we're getting a recap of the previous game. Somehow without all of the silliness. So your expectations, well, we'll get into that.
Prince Evo of Atana, who ignored the signal to join the battle. By sheer luck, Eric emerged victorious, but the victory tasted bitter upon his tongue. To Eric's despair, Lorsulia was now in the hands of a traitor. Nothing could have been done to prevent the inevitable.
War.
The murder of Eric's daughter marked the beginning of countless witch hunts. Evo used her image as an excuse to cleanse the land of Davon by fire, as his armies descended upon Grevno Castle. The siege of Grevno lasted for weeks, and shook its walls to their core. But at last, Eric's wit, bravery, and enduring alliances brought the conflict to an end. Evo was put to justice, and Davon enjoyed peace for the first time in months. The slow process of healing and rebuilding had begun. But in the archives of Grevno, a certain rare book still lies in wait.
Oh.
It will fuel a new wave of deceit.
Oh, great. See, this is why books should be left up to me, the narrator of realities. Give me a sec. There we go. There we go. Those are the voices I know and love. Time for my own voice to die. Easy there, Crown, easy. I know you're excited, but still. I hope that this overview was to your satisfaction, Your Grace. I still have many details to write up, and thus, this is only the beginning. Would you like to answer my questions now, or would you rather have me fill in the blanks? Bring your Oh! I want to ensure you captured all the details. Not to worry, Your Grace, if you can't remember some details. Sorry about that. Just let me know and I'll bridge the gaps. Let's begin. Tell me about Queen Aurelia. Did you ever go with the ritual to help her conceive a male heir? I think I did, and it was some BS, I'll say that much. What about the heir? I cannot remember this one, if I'm 100% honest. I think this one? Okay. No long after the prince was born. Asalia. I think I let her go. Is that what I did, or did I... Can't remember if I'm... What was the worst choice? Letting her go or marrying her off to a king? Brain. No, I remember I didn't let her marry with the king because I saw what happened before. Wait, no, that's the wrong option. Ah. What am I doing? Why am I skipping? And what happened to our little sweet pea? Princess Sedani. Sedani! The best one. She survived the final battle. The king made sure that Sedani was safe, of course. It was the bear that helped, correct? Yes, the bear. Yes, Sedani had a bear. And she loved this bear to bits. On that note, let us review the fate of the other royal agents. Oh no. Stan, your loyal general. Stan. I think he's arrived. Thanks to the mining equipment, we didn't have to risk anyone's life. Our witch. I'm pretty sure she returned from the battle. We used flares to scare Tara's men and she remained safely with us. The royal trial, yes. Who did I accuse? I think I declined to make any accusation. Or was it? No, I think it was Lord Eaton. His involvement in a dangerous file and the dispute about Oracle does seem to make him the most likely suspect. But you had an ally come to help you in the end, did you not? It was one of these two. I think Jedrick. Jedrick asked us to avoid helping Rodovia in any way, but regardless, he was there for us in the end. Almost finished now, Your Grace. One became a king, Baron of Rodovia. I think I spared his life. Remember, I was trying to make the worst choices. And he said, yeah, I'm gonna come and murder you. And I was like, okay, that's exactly what we need in this playthrough. More of that. The real enemy was Atana. And finally, speaking of our enemy, there was no way you could have saved your daughter Lorsuria from the River Prince Ivo. What retribution did you choose for him? I'm pretty sure I was so pissed that when I got my hands on him, it was instant execution. No mercy for the Prince of Lies. May his filthy soul be damned for his unforgivable crimes. And we are done. I know some of these events can have been a pleasure to recall, Your Grace. But it's important we set the record accurately. Nonetheless, it's been a year since the battle with Atana. Many things have happened since. A newborn baby, new allies in trouble, a new threat arising, cold months approaching. And the flames that kept everyone warm at night still rage in the king's mind. Your Grace, everyone is getting impatient. I'll just grab something warm and put on the crown. Use A and D to walk, F to interact with your surroundings. Trouble keeps coming to our door, doesn't it? I have my own family to take care of. He is an old friend, though. Who is this old friend? Oh? Eric! And what? Any thoughts? Hang on, lad. Honestly, if I knew it would end like this, I wouldn't have come here. I have no idea how he found your castle. I didn't want to endanger your family. You're putting us in a spot here, Jacob. Without your help, we would have been forced to give up our lands to Kefka. So he sent us some wine. Maybe it's a gesture of goodwill. I'm at war with Kafka and you are really willing to drink this? What if it's poisoned? Clearly he knew I would be coming here. He's always 2 steps ahead, cunning as he is wealthy. Unless you want him as your neighbor, we should work together. Eric, a moment. I told you this isn't just a friendly visit. All friends don't just appear out of nowhere, not wanting anything. I disagree. I would often just pop in to check up on my friends and maybe have a pizza. It's not that I don't want anything, but I want to spend time with them. It's not ulterior motives type of I want something, usually. You don't have to help him. I feel like we're already in this mess. Am I supposed to let him bleed out? The prince and I also need your help. He's not getting any better. Of course, I'm worried about our son. Jacob is not wrong, though. Next thing you know, Kafka comes for us. What then? It is better not to let Jacob deal with... Is it not better to let Jacob deal with him instead of waging a full-blown war? And he brings his son with him. Is that how to try and sway us? Like we don't have enough kids around. But he said I will be able to look to the books after this. Taimo, just give us a second. Maybe later. Eric, have you made up your mind? I don't know about this. It's your call. Oh. It took me a second to register what I'm looking at here. Hello there, bear. Yes, I think that's... Wojciech the bear saved Sedani's life during the battle last year, but he's getting a bit too large to manage. Better not wake him up. That's a problem waiting to happen right there. Father told me you'd have leashes in Darwin. Don't worry, if you ever encounter one, I'll protect you. Or if that bear in the corner starts being mean. Well there, lad. You're just starting out. Seems like a good, fine lad. A bit eager. Is everything alright? I've heard the prince isn't doing the best. You'll get out of it, right? The things we do for family, huh? I don't actually have any men or resources to help you. We'll have to play it smart. Yeah, I think that's fair. You'll have to find a way to provoke him and lead him straight into Grenvo. Once you get there, we will ambush him from an outpost and crush him against the walls. What? The wall? The queen has a fair point. After your war with Atana, there doesn't seem to be much wall left. Don't worry, by the time you get there and back, the wall will be fixed. Fair. I hope I can count on you. One last thing. Can I leave my son with you? You'll be safer here, and besides, it's difficult to travel with him. Eric? Ah! She's coming! She's coming! Not now, Sidani. She's coming! Can we be done now? I've got this. I appreciate it, Eric. As you can see, our king has a lot to do. Week 1. Big plans, Your Grace. Big plans. Lord Jacob's visit wasn't in our favor, but we will manage. Nonetheless, duty calls. The people of Draven will queue in the throne room to petition you. Many are struggling since our war with Atana. There is not always enough to go around. Let us hope for a smooth week then. Don't worry, I'm here to help. And oh, Your Grace. After we've dealt with the petitioners, please see the general in the council room. I believe he has some information regarding the impossible outpost sites. We need to interact with an object. Okay. Don't fret, darling. The decision has been made. We'll work it out. I suppose the new company might be good for Sidani. Can you check on her? She's so excited about her sister visiting. We kind of brushed her off. Of course, my beloved. Yes, before I leave. What do you want to do with the wine? The worst option would probably be either one of these two, I feel like. So let's go with this one. We will drink it. Maybe Jacob is paranoid. Would Kafka really try to poison us? I say we just drink it. Not like a previous king in these lands just died of poisoning, you know? What are the chances of 2 kings dying of poisoning? You can tell me later if it's any good. I will let the servants know. That's my cue. I'll feed them and maybe try to get some sleep. Good luck out there. Here's a question I do have. Why don't we have a servant taste the wine before and see if it's bad? That would solve so many issues. So many issues rather than just opening it and drinking it ourselves. Your Grace, I come to beseech some aid. With the cold, wet weather, our fence posts don't hold up like they used to. Well, last night I woke up to find all my livestock gone a roaming. Pig, sheep, cattle, can't find one. And I'm a farmer, see, so it's a sorry situation. Please, Your Grace, spare some strong hands to help round up our stock. To help a petitioner, fill up the scenario board to the first green point. Okay. Organized and disciplined. I think Stan. I think Stan can do this. No. Wait. How do I... How do I confirm? Hold on. It said fill it up to the first green one. Oh, I need to keep it pressed. There we go, that's the solution. That sounds urgent indeed. I hope this will be enough to help you. Ah, Your Grace, all my thanks. In hard times, a ruler's true legacy is forceful. Our little village won't soon forget this, you better not. All see to view happiness and prosperity levels. Okay. Threat. That's not a lot of influence. Huh. Oh, and I see the crown being the shortcut. Okay. Next up. Oh, it's a disaster, Your Grace. All the little ones. The children in our village have fallen sick, Your Grace. They're all come up with spots. A rash? Yes. Always the same one. First a big red patch, then lots of little spots. Then comes the fever, the itching. Please, Your Grace, the parents are all beside ourselves. Your Grace, this is the perfect task for our witch. She is very skilled at treating illnesses. Well, there we go. Our court witch is well versed in sickness and medicine. She will surely ease the pain. Your Grace is a merciful ruler indeed. A bitter winter is to come, but the smallest of us still need care. Thank you, Your Grace. Your kindness will bring ease to the children. Helping petition and completing your quest will increase your influence. Full influence will increase your kingdom level. Okay. Please hear me out, Your Grace. A vicious storm blew through our township last night, snapping pines like they were toys. Now there is a real mess. Fallen trees everywhere, roofs smashed in. In the end, perhaps it will make for plenty of firewood, but we need to help to clean up and make repairs, Your Grace. I'm already losing my voice. We're short on tools and even some food would help. Please lend us your support. Okay, I think that works. Yeah, I hope this will be enough for you. Thank Perun and thank Your Grace. Our prayers are answered. We will come back all the stronger in honor of our king. You can set down from a throne by pressing F. How can I be of service, Your Grace? That will be all. I'll find you if I need anything else. Can I sit back? Yes, I can. I'll say this is quite a bit different from the first game. Will take a little bit of getting used to. Ever since Wojciech started hibernating, Sedai lost interest in gathering more agents. Maybe that's for the better. I was worried what should have come up with next. I wanted a dragon, damn it! And I know dragons are in this game. What's our plan to help Lord Jacob? Oh, Your Grace, great to see you. We have an update on our plan to help Lord Jacob. Why is Baron Kafka at war with Lord Jacob? I've had so many details to keep track of. I want to be certain I understand his problem. Baron Kafka has been aggressively expanding trade routes to support his wine business. He's building a major trade route that will connect him directly with our enemies in Atana. It goes right to Lord Jacob's lands, leaving him stranded from a trade perspective. I think it's his late wife's property. I'm not sure, but seems that the land has a sentimental value to him. A strong trade relationship between Kafka and the Tana will surely leave us at disadvantage as well. Okay, let's hear the details. We need to ensure Kafka doesn't know he's walking into a trap. Did you manage to finesse my plan? Certainly! We need to gather a few basic supplies to create an outpost so we can drive Kafka right where we want him. I found 3 sites that could be suitable. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Take a look at your map and I'll mark the location you wish us to prepare. I'll take care of the rest. We have 3 weeks to decide. Here, this applies to be a good starting point. And of course, the wall. The wall, yes. What do we need? The master builder is awaiting you at the construction site. He will be able to provide more details. It might be tough, but with a little bit of luck, we can do it in time. Okay, press M for the map. As you unlock points of interest, they will be displayed on the map. The first 3 indicate the 3 outpost sites. The current ticket is a menace to the enemy, but well known to us. If we build an outpost in the ticket, our soldiers could hide themselves among the trees and attack when the enemy tries to ride through, pushing them towards our walls. The drawback is that this is the furthest location from our castle. It will take longer to push Kafka towards the wall. The woods are also challenging from a visibility standpoint. Total chaos seems just as likely as success, to be frank. Still, time is short and supplies are few. Choosing this side would be better than nothing. It's best to return to this location once we gather enough supplies or consider the other areas. Okay, so that's how I consider them. I see now. Lord Jacob will cross the northern footbridge and Kafka's army will follow shortly. If our army is lying wait on the riverbank, we'll be able to surprise the enemy and control their direction. The thick canes and grass provide us with more than enough of a hiding spot. This location looks like a good choice for an outpost, even though it will require a little more work to prepare. The location is not far, but the mud and cold might prove challenging. It's best to return it. Okay, and the last one. During the last year's war, Atana left nothing but a field of despair. Rumors say the village is haunted, filled with rags and bones. It might take some extra convincing for a man to stay at this location. Kafka's army might not be aware of these rumors, but surely even they won't think to try to look through the rubble. It will be easiest to push the enemy towards the wall. Okay. Now what's that? Oh, it's just it's a safe point, okay. What are you two doing? You have a very beautiful castle. Hello, my silly pickle. Silly pickle. Silly pickle, I don't know what you mean. Father, Taimo is here. That is silly pickle. Yes, father? Are you preparing for Salia's arrival? I heard you've had a letter from your sister. Wait, you knew? Salia is visiting us in 8 weeks. Should I get her a pet? A sword. That's too grand. She will think I care. It's a Salia we're talking about. It's been so long and there's so much pressure. Challenge her to a duel. She'd like to practice sword fighting. I already tried that. She already has people to do that with. I would just embarrass myself. This might be something truly grand, something unforgivable that screams Asalia. Luckily, I also have Taimo to help me. Oh no. Oh no! Good to read her book. How about this one? Taimo, this is serious. You won't be impressed by that. Be nice to your guest, silly pickle. I'm sorry, it's just very stressful. What may I tell you a little about Asalia? She's adventurous, rides bisons, fights with swords. Okay, one of those is not like the other, and I'm pretty sure it's a lie. She likes to do various pranks too. Yes, I remember that. And nothing that way. I'm still waiting for her to just find a dragon or something, or a basilisk. It's gonna happen. Oh, there's our wall. Your Grace! How does it look? It seems these repairs will never end. The war with Atana caused us a great deal of damage to Granville's defenses, Your Grace. Rebuilding something grand for a second time is always a challenge, but our dedication to the effort is paying off. The wall and its garrisons will soon gleam good as new. That is just as I hope to hear. I'll certainly sleep better when Granville is behind strong walls again. To say nothing of our plan to ambush Lord Jacob's enemies. Without the wall, we'd fall. Speaking of, there's just a small tiny problem, Your Grace. Of course, let's hear it. The recent limestone deliveries are thinner and thinner. We're missing some rocks that could help us build the whole thing. No need to worry, it's nothing huge, we just need 3 tons and it will be done. 3 tons is a lot! I'm sure the king has the right connections. Very well, I'll see what can be done. Our attacks have been completed. Ooh. Your Grace. I have the limestone. How much did you say you needed? 3 tons, Your Grace. Okay, so I do not have enough. I love the sort of 3D environment that we have going on here. If you look at the background, that's very nice. Like, it's a mix of pixelated and 3D environment. It works so well. King Eric, how's it going? Rather informal way to greet your king, don't you think? Sorry, Your Grace. I'm not the sort of person who talks with my hands, understand? What are you getting at? What? What? What is... No, what? Hey, Sol, hello there, how's it going? Yes, I'm currently a king. And it's going great. I have been waiting for this game for so long, and it's already exceeding expectations. It's just the demo, but it's exceeding expectations. The music, fantastic. The choices so far, pretty decent. And I think I already see some problems in our future. Oh boy. Unfortunately, I'm very busy right now. I'm Vesa, professional stone crusher at your Grace's service. Thank you for your work. You break stones by hand? Bit too silly. You see the pickaxe in her hands, come on. But I bet there's no nut in the world I couldn't crack. If you're a gambling man, maybe we'll put it to the test someday. I think I'd better get to my duties. That will be all, Bessa. Hold on. I might be understanding this wrong. Twitter might have corrupted my brain, but did the king just get embarrassed looking at her? Okay. Heading this way. No, does not seem like it. Fair enough. Also, look at this. This is a literal piece of art right here. You could take a screenshot, cut out the bottom part, which is UI, and this is just art. Every frame of this. The birds in the background, slightly blurred. The fact that this is actually a more so a 3D environment with a pixelated, somewhat pixelated art style. It's so much good. Okay, I think I need to hold N for the next. Yep. Prosperity level can be used to collect taxes. Higher prosperity will make people more willing to support their king. You can of course demand more from them at the cost of reducing their happiness. Unused prosperity will go towards your influence, so make sure you distribute it wisely. Well, as I have said at the beginning of the stream, one of the things that I like about this game is that I can play it very, very recklessly, picking all of the choices that no one really should be picking, and just barely, pun intended considering a bear got us out of it, make it out alive. Just because the game is so silly. Like normally, when you have the option of, oh, let your daughter keep a pet bear, I just realized something. Oh my god, the first game was so ahead of its time. Okay, this will require some explaining. So, I've seen a bit of a trend, I would think is the correct word for it, both on TikTok and on Twitter, and people were like, would you let your daughter be with a bear in the woods or a man in the woods? And I'm like, excuse me, what? It's a bear. If you don't know, bears are goddamn terrifying. 100% of bears will probably be way worse than the worst man you can find. I'm gonna just put that out there. The chances of a bear being better than a man to find in the woods are slim to none. And I just realized one of the choices was to allow the daughter of the king in the first game to let her have a pet bear. And I did. The game being the game, she actually tamed it. And it saved her during the war. You saw a hilarious meme of a man and bear hugging each other after having spent some time with them. But yeah, here's the thing. The game actually gave a similar choice, and that this game, the previous one, not this one actually, but the first game, Yes, Your Grace, the original, came out years and years ago. And they also have the similar choice. Let your daughter have a pet bear. She goddamn tamed the goddamn bear and made it her agent. I was waiting at the end of the game. I was like, okay, can you find me a dragon, please? I feel like you can tame a dragon. I trust you more than the actual dragon slayer in game, because that guy turned out to be a fraud. You tamed a bear. I trust you with a dragon. Let's find you a dragon, sweetie. But yeah, also on that same subject, since we are in the process of derailing things as usual, one of the other things that I noticed is that people also flipped it around, because originally this was a question asked to women, from what little understanding I have of the thing since I haven't followed it that closely. But men kind of flipped it around and they were like, would you rather meet a woman in the woods or a wolf in the woods? And here's the thing. Wolf, you have much higher survival rate with a single wolf versus a bear. I don't know if people understand this. And another variation, which I found even more hilarious, would you rather go and meet women or play video games? And I don't know how to tell you this, but have you seen what I'm currently doing? I think the answer is semi-obvious. Yes, correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Wojciech is the best bear. Agreed. That is a bear that needs to be protected. Even though he is probably doing the protecting. But yeah, as I was saying, one of the things that I found hilarious was that guys, when they made their own version of the thing, they put, I don't know, something that's a little bit more realistic. Like, you could make an argument that you can fight a wolf. Some guys can probably fight a wolf. Hell, I have fought multiple wolves and stray dogs in my life. I know I can take them on. Even without swords or knives or something else. If it's not past a certain number and I'm not injured, I can probably take on quite a few. A single one, I'm probably fine. A bear? Nah, I'm not fighting that. But yeah, back to the game for a bit. For a bit as if it's the sideshow. So I need to collect taxes or increase happiness. Ooh. People, I feel like we've just ended the war. I feel like a little bit of happiness is the way to go right now. There we go. Happiness for everyone. You can pass various laws of Davern. Your kingdom level will determine how many laws you will be able to pass. Every kingdom level will allow you to pass a law. Okay. Banquet. Work in progress, okay. It is the demo after all. In times of adversity, there is no better way to uplift the spirits than organizing a simple feast for those who are struggling. Queen Aurelia will throw a feast. 20 max prosperity. Protection of various sacred sites around Darver will be welcomed by those who practice witchcraft and herbalism. You know, the witch has been serving me faithfully, so that should do. Wait. Okay, I think I did it. In this tab, you can view your royal agents. They are an important part of keeping your populace happy. And enlist new ones. Heal them if they get wounded. And be sure to pay their salary and to refresh their agent deeds. Okay. Traits. Yeah, we can pay you, I guess. At the marketplace, you can buy items that will help you keep your petitioners happy. A sword. Sturdy boots. Medicine. Healthy stew. Okay, I do believe I need 3 tons for this. Wait. The transaction panel, you can see an overview of this week's transaction. You can use the clear tab on each screen to start to list everything again. So I'm curious, considering this is currently on minus if you look down there. What happens if I go next? Ah. Maybe in the future. Interesting note there. How do I how do I go back? Game. Ah, Q. Next. Next. Okay, here. How do I get rid of these? Ah, R. Okay. This still leaves us with... Okay. Okay, I think this should do it. Happiness, taxes, and influence. Oh, great, I actually have to pay them somehow. Or do I? Feeble memory for good deeds. Okay, so I can just force it. Good to know. Oof, the happiness meter just took a dive. Okay. It went from something. Actually, no, that's prosperity. That's... that might be bad. Your Grace, we should pay attention to the outposts on the map. You should pick the one you think is best. Or the one we can afford. I wonder how Timo is adjusting. He seems so shy to me. Sedani should look after him, but it seems like her head is in the clouds a bit, and my hands are full. I will look in on him if I can find a moment. The Queen always thinks about others, and leaves herself until last. I better see how she is managing as well. I come with a serious manner, Your Grace. My name is Yanka. I trade in all kinds of trinkets and artifacts, most recently, rare creatures. Let me guess, goblins, griffins? How do I put this? The swans have stolen my Excuse me, what? The swans have stolen my lions. That was enough to make me break character. What? Are we talking Black Swan from Honkai Star Rail, or what is going on over here? How did this... You have my attention, yes. This sounds like it will be good. Let me guess, the swans breathe fire, the lions can fly. No, there's a real explanation, Your Grace, please. Illuminate the situation. You know the swans, right? The famous bandit gang? Oh. Well, suddenly this makes a lot more sense, and is a lot less funny. I was transporting some lions for a lord when the swans ambushed me on the road. Now my lions are gone. Lions. I didn't think there were lions in Dalvern. It was a delivery job from Caladur, Your Grace. I thought would be daring enough to attack a cart full of snarling lions. As it turns out, the swans were. Lions are extremely valuable after all. Not a very intimidating name for bandits, if you ask me. Oh, they're quite a nasty bunch, they are. Polite, but nasty. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be plundering far west of here? Elegant bandits. They steal from you, then apologize right after. As if the apology makes it any better. Apologize right after. That's it. That's exactly what they did. Honestly, I did appreciate the gesture. But I want my lions back. This is so silly. And where do I come in? You're the lion. The wine. Yes, the wine. Why did Hazumi Izumi just conjure up in my mind? She's a different V2. Different, of course she's different. She's another VTuber, a lion knight. And her image just came right into my mind when I said lion. I don't know why. I mean, besides the lion relationship. You're the lion wrangler, Yanka. How do you expect me to be able to help? At least 3 lions escaped their cage when the swans attacked my cart. All I ask is that you keep an eye out for them. Okay. If your agents ever spot one, make sure to let me know exactly where. I'll handle the rest and compensate you for your time and effort. That sounds good. The local inn north of here could be a good place to start the search. Surely someone's seen something, or you could try looking for them on your own. I'll see what can be done. Appreciate it. Find me at the wall if you ever need anything, Your Grace. I'll gladly show off my repertoire of trinkets and other useful items. If I didn't know magic was a thing in this game, I would be so skeptical of her. But it is, so... Next. I really need your help, Your Grace. A disease is spreading to my village. An illness? What are the symptoms? Dangerous beliefs. Some wandering priests from Atana showed up a month ago. They made themselves comfortable in the town hall and began preaching. At first, other council members and I decided to be tolerant. Let people hear all our ideas and decide for themselves, right? But before you knew it, people began sprouting strange ideas. People have changed in ways I can't imagine. The fate of Atana corrodes our community like a disease. Your Grace, some wars are fought with weapons, others with ideas. You must well drive out these evil priests. I do? This is a request that could improve your reputation. I'll give you more resources and reaching the bonus state will result in higher prosperity rewards. Well, about that, apparently I actually cannot help at all. Nothing I have can help. I'll not be able to help with this. Can you not expel a few priests from the village on your own? The priests have gone bald in the first place because the king did not care for our land. Your silence will only embolden them. Thanks for nothing. It's all over for me, Your Grace. My chickens are all gone. How could you have lost your chickens? No, I know where they are. They were taken by a fella I owe money to. I didn't pay him back in time, so he possessed my precious birdies. I admit the mistake is mine, Your Grace. You see, I was betting on the chicken races and, well, I should have never placed my bet on those new chicks. I got carried away a little, that's all. Help me get my chickens back, I beg you. How can I kill myself a chicken farmer with no chickens? I really don't want to help this person. Like, on one hand, I feel like the... This is potentially a fruitful request. On the gift effect. The gift effect, you say? Nothing works. Sorry, there's nothing I can spare. You'll have to be responsible for your own choices. Well, that was solved easy. That's what I thought you'd say. I was just so desperate I had to try. I'll just go home. Maybe the cold will be kind and take me too. Damn, that's dark. Help me, please! Part of the sky fell down! Calm down, what do you mean? There I was, minding my own business, when a huge smoking hunk of rock crashed down into my field. It came out of nowhere. I was lucky not to be underneath it. Some of my cows, though, they're minced now. Please help me, Your Grace. I need to buy a few more acres and clean up the place. Did I not pay my agents? Is that what's going on right now? Oh. Rock from the heavens, out of my control. Sorry. But what are we supposed to do, Your Grace? We'll go hungry this winter. What a lazy king. Oh boy, this is... I feel like I made all of the wrong mistakes. Time to see the bear. Is it still hibernating? Yes. Huh? Is that the drink that I'm supposed to take? Oh, now I can go here. Here's my little sweet pea. My little... Losulia the second. Aurelia the second. Here's the thing. As much as I can understand people wanting to give their names to their children, or the names of people they know, I feel like children should have their own name. And I'm saying this as someone who shares one of their names, and I don't mean the family name, with one of their parents, so... Amelia will do. We tried for so long, and then suddenly it's like you can catch a break. Either surviving the war makes you more frivolous, or the fact that nowadays there are fewer children in the castle to ruin the night. An artist's rendition of Grenville Castle captured the way the sunset always seemed to burnish every tower and rampart. So beautiful, our home. I'm pleased he painted it with the wall intact. Life imitates art, after all. I'm not changing the painting, that's staying right there. This painting of flowers looks simple from far away, but up close I can see several individual colors were used to give each petal life. Am I going to find another art hater? Take care. You're my strong little bear. My little Ernest or Edward. Edward is a good name. I've been so lucky this past year. Not one, but 2 little potatoes. And a king's successor at that. Okay, that was kind of wholesome and sweet. Sedani! Yes, father? Your mother wanted me to check on you. Are your kids behaving? Oh, good thing you're here, father. I have an idea how to give Salia a proper welcome. Do you want to see? Of course, silly pickle. Give me your best. Timo, just like we practiced. You got this. Yes, would you, I like water. So close. Let me try. It's not fair, you caught me off guard. Ahem. Your Grace, what a long day it has been. If you could... Oh no. If you could pass me this mug, Your Grace. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Wait. No! No, that's the wine, isn't it? That might be poisoned. Now, would you like me to pour you some wine, milady? Or is there a chance you expected something to happen with the mug? Oh, we forgot to put the water inside. This is too hard. We should have stuck to reading. You're right, this is not good enough. Father, what do you think? What would impress Salia when she gets here? You'll be just fine. I know you'll come out with something grand. Besides, are you sure you want to welcome your sister with a prank? She always calls me Little Dumpling in her letters. It's been over a year since she went adventuring. I need to prove to her I'm not so little anymore. Salia was the queen of pranks. The only way to beat her is to beat her at her own game. You've given him plenty to think about. Thank you, Your Grace. Let's go, Timo. Time to see if we can come up with something more sophisticated. Maybe we should ask Domovoy. Domovoy for help. Father told me he can be responsible for all sorts of misfortunes in the household. We will need to prepare some offering. Sometimes I feel like you know more about Davern than I do. Tell me more. Oh great, they're gonna summon a lesion or spirit or something. Oh boy, oh boy. Knowing Sedani she'll probably tame it anyways, and I'm worrying for nothing. I know there's something else you'd really? Really? I swear the devs are gonna make something unsay so relating to her. I just know it. I can already see the dev meeting. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have made a list of troubles our king and player should face. What do you want to add to the list? And I just know someone in that dev room was like, let's add a muscle mommy to the game that the players may or may not be entangled with. They were like, brilliant, give this man a raise. I'm making jokes, but I'm fairly certain that's what happened. I'm not mad about it, I'm just like, they really went there. Meanwhile, I have the exact same reaction as the king. Ahem. And news about the lions, Your Grace. What's for sale? Wait, limestone is only 8 here. Was it 8 otherwise? Okay. 30 side roads. Open fields. The endless fields of weaving grain seemed to stretch out in every direction. Eventually, the agents found a path towards a nearby village. The agents' trained eyes noticed something in the mud, big animal tracks. Ooh. New points of interest available. Potatoes! Wait, of course that wakes you up from your lurking. But yeah, if you look here, you have, I do believe Vera or something was the name. The first interaction she had with him, I was like, hold up. Did the king just have a moment where he's like blushing and whatnot? And then she was like, hey, would you like me to hammer something else for you, Your Grace? Maybe this time without the pigs. And I was like, okay, I see where this is going. Nope, we are getting out of here. I swear, there's gonna be something with her at some point in the full version, if not in the demo. And it's gonna be probably be either hilarious, tragic, or both. Because that's how these devs roll. But you see what I mean. Like, it's not just me, is it? Twitter hasn't corrupted me that much. Oh, it's explored, okay. The Sleazy Weasel. Ooh. That's a lion thing. Rewards decreased threat. Yes, I would like to explore that. The open pastures was muddy and desolate, with just a few skinny sheep nibbling at what remained of the grass. Eerie howls in the distance unsettled the agents, but they tracked the unusual paw prints to the field. At the edge of the tree line, a furry, ravenous shape lay still. A trap intended to protect the sheep from foxes and wolves had sunk its rusty teeth into the lion's leg. It must have come up to the pasture in search of prey. Once caught in the wolf trap, the beast had no chance of survival. This is very far from the forest where Janska was robbed by the swans. Okay. I guess I can only explore one of these per day. So about your lions. Yes, actually. A lion was found in an open field. It's not good news, I'm afraid. We found a lion wrangled in a wolf trap. Your Grace, please tell me he just has a broken leg. Ah, I see by your face that we were too late to help this poor beast. Magnificent animal lost its life and all last a paycheck. It is a cold world indeed. Well, what I've got is such a world without the strength of my word. I want to give you something for helping, so how about this painting? Such a serene landscape. Doesn't it make you feel a bit better? Okay then. I want to hang this up in our quarters. Okay, let's change it. There we go. Much better. Love? Want to see how you're doing. Ah, you startled me. Must have dozed off. I'm sorry to wake you, darling. It's alright. It's the little one. He can't get comfortable. How is Eddie holding up? How are you holding up? Hope there's a way we can heal his ailment. Stay safe, darling. We've been through so much. We'll get through this as well. The wall is getting ready. The outpost is almost up. Once we deal with Jacob and Kafka, you and the prince will have my full attention. I know it's hard to juggle the needs of the kingdom with the needs of our family. You're right. We will get through it. I'll speak with you later. Take care, honey. Okay, next day. Oh. I can't. I don't have any men for this. Oh wait. Not. I said I'll do the worst one, so here you go. The cheapest of camps. Now we can report back to our advisor. I'll keep up the good work. I think the advisor is in the throne room. How can I be of service, Your Grace? The outpost location is ready. I have prepared the location to aid Kafka's army. I say we choose the curvy ticket. The forest is hardly ideal, but it's better than nothing. I'll send for Lord Jacob immediately. The wall is in progress, but it looks like we can easily get it done in time for his arrival. Collect taxes, collect supplies, increase happiness. We need him. We need Stan to fulfill his duties. We'll keep this as is for now. Yes, I'm well aware, unfortunately. Hey, at least the prosperity isn't at the... never mind. Well done, completing the outpost preparations, Your Grace. It's not the most advantageous location, but we must work with what we have. I'll send for Lord Jacob at once. He will be pleased the plans are in place. Young Taimo will be anxious for news of his father too. I'd better tell the lad he is on his way. I wonder if Sedai made any progress on her task. This is scandalous. Beasts are haunting our land, and for what? Your amusement? Haven't we been through enough? They warned us. Calm yourself and get to the point. What is it you want? How can you even ask? Are you not the one who let lions loose to terrorize the villages? It is not by your order that these new toll stations have sprouted along our roadways. You think I said beasts free in the forests? Why would I do that? What toll stations? Do not play the fool. We have seen it with our own eyes. The swans were right. You drive your people to desperation on purpose so that you can swoop in to play the hero. Don't believe the swans. No, I need to deny it flat out. I had nothing to do with this. Have you no faith in the word of your king? The bandit gang known as the Swans has been causing chaos in the area, spreading lies to Davran's people. They are the true source of your misfortune. I knew you would try to twist your way out of this. Blast your lies, blast your evil games. We will see who has the final say. Wow. The happiness took a hit with that one. It can be rather difficult to reason with the populace, Your Grace. Some may stir up the people's discontent for their own benefit. I'll keep my eye out and let you know what more I learn. You have to settle this, Your Grace. For the last few years I shared my carrot field with another farmer and we always got along. And as you probably know, great parts have been flooded because of the rain lately. I offered the farmer to share what is left, but he won't be reasonable. The batch we have right now will never be enough for the whole village. All we can do is fight over carrots. Please settle this useless argument. We desperately need food. Can I assist? This is a dangerous request. Huh. I mean, I'm not getting the gift, but I'm avoiding the issue, so... I guess this is fine. I hope this solves your carrot problem. 1,000 thanks, Your Grace. I won't forget it. My wish is simple, Your Grace. The villagers want to start getting involved with divination, but we don't have everything we need. We're sick of not knowing what awaits us in the future. It would benefit Your Grace too, of course. All we need is supplies, food, and other goods for decorating the site. For good luck. Goblets, grazing bowls, decorations. The villagers will love it. Let's explore our options. There's an option to complete less than necessary. Settling for a past state. Add an additional consequence to your quest in the future. Well, I simply cannot help, apparently. Sounds like a luxury I can't afford. I thought this would be easier. I better get back to work then. Busy day, Your Grace. I can relate. We have a lot to manage these days too. Having some issues with my tavern nowadays. One day, one of the swans came to drink in my bar. Now we don't like their kind, no sir. But I thought, hey, gold is gold, right? As long as all Swanee is paying, I can look the other way. I was wrong. Next day, I got 2 swans drinking in my bar. Week later, you guessed it, it's a swan bar now. My regular customers don't like to come in anymore. I have the perfect solution, though. If you send a bunch of your agents into my tavern for the day, people will start thinking it's a royal tavern. They'll want to drink alongside the royals for sure. What'd you say? Will it help? Oh, that's a lot of gifts all the way there. Unfortunately, no. I'm dealing with the swans too. I don't have anything to spare. But if the swans take over the local communities, what's to stop them from taking over the whole kingdom? Not much! Oh. Let me present you with a gift, Your Grace. This is a gift. Whose head is on my floor? This fellow is, well, he was one of the swans. Had just about enough of these people around my parts. Heard one of the tavern speaking about how they run this country. No more. Them swans really get on my nerves. So if you like my help turning some white feathers red, I'm your man. You know, that's exactly what I need right now, yes. Your methods are extreme, but effective. You seem eager to get out in the field. I'm in no position to turn down the help. And I can't turn down a hot meal at the end of a day's work. Simple as that. Just one thing, I don't mingle with magic. Very well, can someone please tidy up this mess? So, I think we have a swan solver. Much better. Now what to do? I think we have another location for the lions that we can manage. Prosperity. Why can I not explore this one? Okay, is there more dialogue here? Yeah, okay. It's the same one for now. Oh. News about the lions, Your Grace. Your lions are causing me a lot of trouble. You cannot imagine the trouble your big cat rampage is causing me. The local villagers are up in arms. They think I set the beast loose on them. Your Grace, it's not my fault any more than it is yours. It's them swans. They have no idea how valuable these creatures are. Careless bandits. If not for them, I'd be counting my gold from a happy... Lord... I think the name will become important. And you wouldn't even know I exist. Now I'm forced to share a cut of my profits with you in exchange for help. Hardly the life I dreamt of as a girl. The situation is what it is, I suppose. We must both try our best to find them as soon as possible. Why can I? Oh, I see why. The bag. I was looking at the wrong resource. I don't have enough. Okay, fair enough. Now I should talk to the kid and tell him his father is visiting. Taimo, was it? Sorry, Sedani is normally in here. Where did she run off to this time? Saving. Huh, at least she's not causing any harm. Are we certain about that? No, we are not certain about that. Hello, Sidani. Yes, father? Here you are. What are you doing here? Where's your mother? The queen asked us to watch the babies. I think she went to have a bath. She's strictly instructed. No touching, no making noises, just watching the babies sleep. No touching. Okay. I have great news for you, Taimo. Your father will be back soon. We just sent for him. Uh-huh. Understood, Your Grace. Thank you, Your Grace. Aren't you happy to hear this? Very happy, but I'm concentrating. Mom instructed me to watch the prince while she takes a bath. Mom? Aww. I mean the queen. She asked me to help guard the babies. And to be quiet. Understood, Taimo. You're doing a great job. Ah, that's kind of sweet. What? Kids, stay here. Your Grace. What is it? The wall. We didn't even start building it again. What happened? What happened here? Magic, what else could it be? A bad spell for certain. Guards, clear out the rocks. Search the rubble. Help the wounded. Lord Jacob is on his way. We'll be defenseless. Want a full report on the casualties, equipment damage, the delays. I almost forgot the fainting happened a lot. Nice to see consistency. Oh, it's the end of the demo. Thank you for playing Yes, Your Grace Snowfall demo. Your key decisions. You promised to help Jacob, he'll remember that. You have hired Oleg. Strong arm is what the kingdom needs. Oleg is the name of the guy, okay. And 3 more important choices that I haven't found. Interesting. With the wall collapse and Lord Jacob on his way, one can only hope for a favorable outcome. Will you fortify your defenses in time or witness the fall of your kingdom? It was short and sweet. Not gonna lie, I would have liked it to be a little bit longer, but I can understand. And I'm sure we can go back and check out a few more things. Game, you are not supposed to open that. Returning to the main menu. But yeah, this was Yes, Your Grace Snowfall, the demo. I'll definitely be playing it when it comes out in full. Or maybe I'll give it a few days so people can actually play it for themselves and then I'll return to it. We shall see. Regardless, fantastic game. The first one, you can probably still find my voice, I would hope so. I had a blast voicing some of the characters. And I'm so happy to see some of them return here, depending on your choices. I did like the fact that we had a recap of the events that didn't actually spoil the actual flavor of the game. It was the cold hard facts without all of the silly fun, so to say. So you don't really know what you're getting yourself into if this is your first game, which I believe is a nice touch. An excellent touch, even. I'm hopeful for the game. It's probably one of the ones that I am very much so looking forward to, along with a few others. And I don't know, it's a nice feeling seeing games, sequels to games that I enjoyed. I'm sure all of us can relate to that. And it's been a while since, at least I have felt so hopeful for the gaming industry as a whole. AAA has kind of let all of us down, I feel like. But games like this, they'll keep us busy, that's for sure. Hats off. Sorry, not. Give me a sec. Crown off to the devs. They have done a fantastic job. And thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. I hope you will be checking out the game when it comes out, or maybe even check out the demo and see if you can get some different choices. It does seem a little bit short, but the demo is free, so you can always get a little bit of a taste. Or you can check out the original in the series, Yes, Your Grace. That one's a fair bit longer. Just as entertaining, not even more so, simply because this was the demo. I really would have liked a little bit more than a lick. It's such a tease. But that's how demos are supposed to be. That's the thing, that's how demos are supposed to be. They're supposed to make you crave the full package, if you know what I mean. And I think this one did that quite well. Sorry, my mind I was just listening to the music. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you all in a different time, in a different day, and in a different tale. Good night, everyone. Good night.